Hello, today's lesson is going to be about Taoism and it's going to be focused around nature. So we are in our nature environment for today's lesson. We're going to get started and got a little tie-dye going on here too. Fits into our theme. You're going to open your China Notes document and scroll to Taoism. It's going to be right beneath Confucianism, which was yesterday's lesson. Look, my flower pants match my flower picture. Okay, at this point in time, I would like you to pause this video. You're going to go through and you're going to use the reading and the video that are posted in the notes document to answer the questions on your own. Once you have answered the questions, go ahead and hit play on the video again and I'll go over those answers with you. Okay, the first question said, who was Lao Tzu? His name is pronounced Lao Tzu. It's not Lao Zi, and in fact, he's really not lousy at all. When we learn about legalism, I would say that they're a little lousy, not this one. He was a great sage or wise man. Remember a sage, we first learned about it in the story of Siddhartha Gautama and Buddha. It is somebody who devotes their life to learning. There is a thought as to whether or not he was a real person. The story says that he worked as an advisor to the Zhou dynasty, and as he got older, he kind of got tired with the government and he decided that he wanted to leave China. But when he got to the border, the government said, you cannot leave unless you write down everything that you know. So he did, and those teachings became the Tao Te Ching, which is the holy book of Taoism. Now that's the story. We don't really know if he was a real person or not. Sometimes Taoism, spelled in our textbook with a D, is referred to as Taoism with a T, and it's called the Tao instead of the Tao. And that's just taking Chinese language and translating into English, and there's many ways that you can do that. Now, according to Taoism, how should people discover ways to behave? Taoism is all about nature, thus our background and our picture here. It is the hippie, loving, tree hugging, granola eating, be a vegetarian because we can't kill animals type of philosophy. They believe that everything in nature lives in harmony with each other. They live in harmony with something called Tao, which is the way. If you think about nature, the animals help each other. They work together. You never see a group of squirrels lined up throwing acorns at each other in a war with each other. War is something that humans have created and something that humans make this problem for ourselves. If we were to embrace nature more and get back to Tao or the way, we would prevent a lot of the problems that we have in our lives. So one of the ways that we could do this is to live very simple lives of quiet meditation, getting back to what are those essentials. Now, a big part of Taoism is the Yin Yang, and I'm sure that you have seen the Yin Yang before. Now, the Yin Yang is made up of opposites. You have life and you have death. You have sunlight and you have darkness. You have black and you have white. These things occur naturally in nature. They're already there. And the Yin Yang says that these are equal forces to each other. No matter what you do in the world, you will have good and you will have bad. You will have lightness and you will have darkness. You will have cold days and you will have warm days. Now, within all of the good, there is just that little piece of bad that you see right there. And within all of the bad, there is that little piece of good that you have there. You cannot have the good without having the bad. There's nothing that you could do to make the whole world good. And that's because nature is made up of both of those parts. And you need to think to yourself, are you the yin or are you the yang? Are you the lightness in the world or are you the darkness in the world? Now, according to Taoists, how should rulers behave? They believe the less laws, the better. So that means peace, love, and happiness. That government is only there to corrupt us. By putting more laws on the people, you are encouraging more people to break those laws. If you think of Nature again. You don't have squirrels writing down laws that everybody needs to follow and then putting squirrels in squirrel jail because they didn't follow it. These laws in this government is something that humans have made that complicate their life. So the idea of government for Taoism would be no government is the best. And for your picture, it looks like here, remember we said that that hat that looks like a graduation cap with the tassels hanging off of it is the hat of a king. So the king looks like he's out in nature, he's meditating, there's a stream going by him. He's becoming one with nature. He is embracing Tao or the way. A few quotes that are also from Lao Tzu. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. You need to think about your actions and do you want to go in that place? Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Feel inspired today as you go for your walk because you can't leave the house other than walking. Okay, so our lesson on Taoism, a lot of focus on nature, on less government, the better, following Tao or the way. You're going to go ahead and go over to Socrates and take the quiz to show what you have learned today. Good luck.